With it,
And I own that. We own that. Questions?
Right. Do you know what happened on that badge now?
I do not. I hadn't had a chance to talk to any of the parties involved to this point.
You at least heightened by the way your offense feels kept responding to those scores.
As I mentioned, I'm appreciative of the fight, but I'm not congratulating them for it. That's the business that we're in.
Mike, what made it difficult to get off the field on third down?
I thought they had some nice things going with downs, in particular, some option routes. I thought, in particular, I thought we got comfortable there in the third quarter. When you work all week to defend Richardson and then you get Flacco, it's a little bit different, and it probably took us a little too long to adapt and adjust in some areas.
How did you think Justin played?
Again, I appreciate his fight, but he and we were a little bit sloppy at times, too sloppy to comfortably secure victory.
Mike, why didn't you use the timeout on the last drive?
Why didn't I? I just wanted to hold it in my hip pocket. Sometimes working at pace is.
Last time on Stills for Seven podcast.
Got in contact with Joey Porter's people, and I said, I ain't got no problem with y'all, man. Y'all not really on my radar.
To beat the Colts, the Steelers will have to get over 150 yards on the ground, and Justin Fields will have to throw over 2 touchdowns.
I told Jonathan Taylor and his mother this summer, this is the 1 week I ain't rooting for y'all.
yeah.
It's a new season, baby. Stills for 7 podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. Still a gang. It's a gang. It's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah?
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.
What up, kid?
Man. What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Get dread up there. Still a Nation, what's up? It's your man, Kev Easy, man. Got Mitch, got Dread in the building. Stills for 7 podcast, episode 159. Steelers dropped the ball a couple times. Losing to the Colts 27-24. Fellas, before we even do any type of breaking down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play. You feel me? The we're gonna go over the "Are you with it or not?" You feel me? Gonna let that run. But when we get back, each and every one of us is gonna have the floor to just vent about whatever you want pertaining to this last game. Whatever you want. No stopping, no nothing. And then after we get all that out, we're going to get into the show for real. All right?
Cool.
All right, man. And with that being said, we did, 7 statements for, are you with it or not? Got some right, got some wrong. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie. Some of us did better than others. it's like nah, I ain't really go tally. So I'm actually watching it for the first time, like after the edit, whatever. So if it's laggy, let me know. And then I'll bring it up another way. I might do that. Yeah. I might put that on the background, man. Little echo shit.
Echo.
You know what I mean? Let's start with the first.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Let's start with the first one, man. With Jalen Warren ruled out, Cordell Patterson will have at least the total yards. Are you with
total? The key word is total, and I'm gonna say yes.
Absolutely. Hell, I'll say 75.
Longest 10.
75, and I'll even take it a step further. 75 and maybe a touchdown.
Me, I'm with it as well, man. Still, the defense hold the Colts offense to less than 150 yards. Believe it or not.
I gotta be with it, bro. I don't have a choice. I'm living on our defense, bro. I'm with it.
Yo, that joint laggy for y'all?
A little bit.
Nah, not really.
All right, bet. Hold up and put it back.
I'm gonna say nah, but hear me out. I'm gonna say we don't hold him to less than 150 yards, but we keep him out of that end zone for sure, and we hold him to field goals.
I'm gonna go with nah as well. Steelers score at least 28 points. Are you with it or not?
I'm gonna say nah. I say nah. I think we're gonna score about 20 to 24 points. Win that range. I don't think we get 28.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nah as well. I do say we score around the 23, 24 point range.
For me, the Ethernator, I'm gonna be with it, man. Because it goes with my narrative here. Steelers will have more passing touchdowns than rushing touchdowns. Are you with it or not?
I'm gonna say nah.
Oh, I'm with it. No, I'm actually with it.
I want to go with it, but I feel like I think we're gonna rush for a touchdown again, and I think we're going Patterson on Najee going to rush for 1 or 2 touchdowns. So I'm gonna say nah.
I'm gonna say I'm with it because I think that most of our offensive yards are gonna come on the ground. But let's just say we're I'm gonna say we're like 10, 15 yards outside the end zone. I say throw a little love tap in there, just to get a touchdown. So I actually trust him down the stretch with that as far as that. So yeah, I'm with it.
I'm with it as well. Oh man, previous sack total with 2.
I'm with it.
Be extra bold. I'm gonna be extra bold. Make it 3.
I'm gonna say no, man. Look, the Steelers commit less penalties than the Colts.
I'm gonna say I'm with it.
I'm gonna say nah. Well, like I said, it depends on which penalty they actually get called. But other than that, I'm gonna say nah. They ain't gonna let us get away with a damn thing.
I'm gonna say I'm with it. Man. Are you with it or not? George Pickens get his first 100-yard game versus the Colts.
With it. I'm with it.
Oh, I'm with it for certain. I'm with it for certain. No question.
I'm too, man. I think he probably get like 104, 108.
I don't think we did that bad, bro.
I'll be damn.
Couldn't hear you, Kev, for a second. I don't think we did that bad, bro.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't Nostradamus or nothing like that, but
hey, Kevin, we can't hear you, bro.
Sound, bro.
My bad.
There you go.
All right, you're good.
Yeah, I was saying, yo, that joint, like, yeah, it was hitting, like next week, they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be a little harder, you know what I'm saying? Like now we got our feet wet, you feel me?
Pause.
Next one is gonna be pretty. Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't think that was pause worthy, but hey,
The next one is gonna be lit, man.
Hey, Dre. Before that, when he was like, "Next week gonna be hard," yeah, that was pause worthy. And
if you say
Cam
so.
know it. And Cam
Yeah,
know it.
you got it.
Right.
Yeah, you got it. Just know this is a long show. Pause. But yeah, man, man, we got the L, man. How do you guys feel? This is the time to get everything you need to get out before we can really break this game down, get all the emotions and whatnot. I think most of us, if not all of us, you feel me, got the emotions out yesterday. But for those who don't know how you was feeling yesterday, just get it all out right now, man. Pause. You feel me? So I don't know who want to start it off. You feel me? I can start it off.
I was you can
You start it off. Dread?
Kev, you go ahead.
Yeah, let Dread. Oh, all right, D. All right,
you don't
let me
want me to
set
kick it off.
the tone. Look,
You can kick it all, Dre.
look, man.
Oh, you want me to kick it off?
Go ahead.
I got it. Look, man, this is my initial thought before I got the time to think about the game or anything, right? I'm watching the game. Out the gate, I see us get punched in the mouth, and I see like a couple rings just fall out of the team, like the Sonic rings. And I'm like, oh hell no.
The Sonic
Right?
rings.
Then I'm seeing things like I see Najee get blown up. I'm like, oh hell no. Yo, they can't y'all getting punked. Like, it was making me mad because it's like, yo, don't like in my mind, I'm like, yo, don't tell me we fake tough. We fake tough? I know the Colts is gonna be like, trying to really set a tone, but it's like, yo, bro, like y'all lost the line of scrimmage. Y'all lost the hearts. You feel me? Like up until like maybe the second half or whatnot, but it's like out the gate, I didn't know how to react. Like it's so much blame to go around. Like I had my bottom two set, but it changed like 2 or 3 times. After watching the game again, it definitely changed. But man, what I see, well, at the time yesterday, I was real mad at certain players. You feel me? And after watching it, time goes. It's like, yo, it's one game. Okay, what can I take from this? Guys gonna have to look in the mirror. A few players, I can say names, but I'm not gonna do that right now. They can look at themselves in the mirror and be like, yo, I got pumped. You feel me? Like, I feel like this is the time. You know what? That's it. I ain't got no real rant, man. Cause like yesterday, I was pissed off. But it's like after the time went by, like I was cool. I was like, yo, you know what? I know what I can take from this, especially after watching the game again. It's like I know what happened. And this is like a snowball effect of things. And it's like once you go down that road, it was bad. I don't think anybody was egregious. There's a lot of things that I can point out, like effort. I feel like George Pickens. Yeah, I'm starting to say names now. George Pickens is supposed to be our number one guy. I don't think he's being aggressive like a number one guy, right? And I'm not talking about just catching the ball. I'm talking about everything else, right? If he's not getting the rock, or if the ball don't even look like it's gonna get there, like it's so many times that I feel like he can get the ball, right? But it's like he's more so like, let me be cute with it. Let me be cute. Let me be cute doing this and that. When it's like, yo, bro, I'm used to still the number one receivers just being aggressive about how they go about business. Like Antonio Brown was small, pause, but it was like, yo, he was aggressive as hell. Like he was violent catching the ball. You know what I'm saying? And it's still able to get the toe tap swag. Like, man, Najee, I like Najee, man, but his style doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, I could watch, like, I don't think I ever been like fucking confused on how a running back runs until I met Najee Harris. Like, I just don't be understanding sometimes what he sees, and it's like he's not self-aware. Like he may be, he may not be, but it don't look like he's self-aware of the type of player he is. It's like, dog, you can't be tiptoeing back there. You're not fast enough to do that. You can't just be like, and then it's like, all right, you see the hole, you gone. No, bro, you slow. You gotta keep going. Like you gotta start up and go. Like I seen certain guys, I seen the young guys, the second year guys, man. JPJ, I don't know what's going on between him and Mink. You feel me? Like, but their communication has been kind of off or on some crazy shit, like 2 games in a row. I'm not understanding, like, Patrick Queen.
Oh,
this based on what I heard about the guy. I thought I was going to get something that I'm not seeing. Right? I saw a little bit of it last game, but I'm not seeing it. We talking about 4 games now. I'm not seeing it. Now, I heard every reason why I'm seeing what I'm seeing, but it's not good enough for me. Like especially like we talking about a Pittsburgh Steelers type of linebacker, middle linebacker. The greats, they all had a certain thing that I'm not seeing from Patrick Queen. He may show me something, but he may not. It might take the young guy to raise up and be that guy, Peyton Wilson. I think that I ain't gonna lie. I think E-Rob low key is outplaying Patrick Queen. That's just me. You feel me? In these 4 games, I feel like that's going down. Coaching, and I'm gonna end it here, man.
Oof.
Coaching. Yo, I don't want to say this word, but I feel like our game plan was lazy, how it was put together, right? Because if we executed what we did, we would have won the game. But I felt like that's all we focused on. We didn't focus on what it.
You talking about offense or defense?
Kind of both. More so defense. Let me just talk about defense, right?
Okay.
It's like y'all was so hell bent on stopping this run. There's no what if. Like, what if they just start throwing it? What if they start throwing it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all can't. Where I felt like in the Chargers game, we was able to stop the run, but we also was like, we can play the pass too. When it's like we going against these guys, it just feel like y'all just was hell bent on stopping the run. It was like it was lazy game planning for the defense. That's what it looked like to me as it unfolded. Offense, this fumbles, dog. Like I don't know what's going on with Zach Frazier. Sometimes it's his fault. Justin Fields, it's like this shit MO, so it don't look good. Overall, I was kind of mad with Justin Fields, but when I sat down and watched the game again, I was like, Justin Fields he was all right, man. Like he showed me something. He showed me something outside of mistakes. He showed me a lot of things. But when he got hit one time, he went back to Chicago. I saw that dude from Chicago. That's like, if you ain't open in 2 seconds, I'm gone. Whereas like, all right, that made me feel like, all right, he's still learning. He may not be all the way ready yet. I think right now is the time to insert rest if rest is ready to go, just so we can get that over with. Because if rest come through and he plays good, like he plays better than Justin did the first 3 games, just passing, it's like, all right, bet we got rest right now. But if rest don't do that good, it's like, all right. But they should kind of determine that before practice. You feel me? Like during the week. Rest wins it and like rest look good enough in a week. It's like, all right, he can start. starting. But if it's during the week and Justin Fields is still kind of there with him, it's like, all right, rest. Nigga, just chill. Like, we got you. You feel me? But it was a lot. It was a lot. I think a lot of things can change. I think our offensive line right now is in shambles mentally. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the injuries and constant swapping. Like, I can do this shit all day, bro. Like, that's all I got before we really break this shit down, man.
Go ahead, Drake.
Now, you guys know how into martial arts I am, which means I study the likes of Confucius.
Oh,
and
shit,
one of
my
Confucius'
fault. Dre, before you go, Dre, hold
Mhm.
on, my fault, because I forgot. It's 2 games on tonight.
Mhm.
Let's knock this out the way real quick. The picks for the night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Let's knock this out real quick.
Monday Night Football.
All right. We got the Titans and Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
I'm rocking with Dolphins. I think Snoop gonna do his job. He gonna do a good job.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, definitely.
Tyreek might have
For sure.
over a buck with that dude. And the next one,
Mhm.
Seahawks and Lions.
Woo! They always have classic games. They never have bad games.
I think.
Give me the Lions.
I think. Yeah, I say Detroit is home, so I'm gonna get them the edge. You know what I mean? They kind of need to get a good win. You know what I'm saying? So
I hate to say this.
Seahawks, pretty nice.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks got the Lions number, so I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
I'm looking forward to that one, man. But all right, Jay, the floor is yours, man. The floor is yours.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh boy. Now this loss was a kick in the teeth, and like I said, you guys seen my season prediction video, and like I said, I actually had this as our first L, and this is the one time where I wish to God I was wrong, but I was right, unfortunately. And like I said, you guys know that I'm into martial arts and stuff like that, so I study the likes of Buddha and Confucius. And one of Confucius' greatest quotes is, "There are no lessons in victory, but 1,000 in defeat." Well, damn it, we learned 2,000 lessons. I mean, see, here's the thing. But here's the thing: is now in defeat, we learned a few things. It showed us quite a few things. One of the biggest things that I was looking for is, well, we're good at keeping a lead. We can keep a lead and we can control time possession. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But it's like, well, how good are we at coming back from a deficit? How good we are, we get kicked in the grave, we get kicked in a 6-foot ditch. How good are we at climbing out of that ditch? And Justin Fields, for the most part, had to put the team on his back to actually give us a shot. And there was quite a few instances when we actually could have, snuck into that lead, especially in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game. But lo and behold, also another quote, Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And how many things went wrong in this game?
Everything.
Penalty after penalty, and especially in that first half, everything that could have possibly went wrong. From penalties to turnovers to play calling to missed tackling assignments. Anything that you could have thought of that went wrong in the first half went wrong. It's like, okay, now we got a hell of a hole to climb out of in the second half. And slowly but surely, we did a good job, but it's just that we could, it was the lack of execution. And our defense, and the thing is, our secondary got carved up. We got carved by a 40-year-old Joe Flacco. That's what pissed me off the most, is the fact that and the thing is, we prepared for Anthony Richardson. And the thing is, Anthony Richardson, I love the kid to death, but he's made of glass, unfortunately. And I'm like, okay, we had a game plan for Anthony Richardson. But before he got, right up until he got knocked out, I'm like, okay, we're familiar with Joe Flacco, but Joe Flacco did something that we didn't do, and that's adjust. So, yeah, and also that's the biggest thing that I've seen is, and it seems like our defense was completely neutralized. Like anything is okay. I was like, okay, anytime now, here comes that one splash defensive play. Here comes that big strip sack fumble. Here comes that big interception that we need. Here comes that 30, that 20, 30-yard sack is coming. And guess what? Never happened. And also, we didn't dominate time of possession like we usually were. That's also one thing that kind of shot us in the foot right there. Like I said, for the most part, it was penalties and mistakes. I mean, George Pickens, we're 5 yards away from the end zone. All you gotta do is pull the damn thing in, bro. And he fumbled. And then there was three fumbled fumbled juggle snaps that happened. Was it 2 or was it 3? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna tell you, it was one too many, damn it. So yeah, in that 2 fumble snaps, But yeah, it's way too many mistakes right there. And I'm gonna talk more about it when we do top 3, bottom 2. But damn it, I want to add an extra bottom 3 in there. I want to add an extra one in there when I come to it. But yeah, you could chalk this up to way too many mistakes. But that's all I have to say.
All right, clean cut, right to it.
All right, so I agree with some of the stuff y'all said. Some of it I disagree. All right, I'm a just flat out tell y'all what I thought was wrong with the game. I thought the offensive line played shitty. I think early in the game, I thought the offensive line played shitty because I feel like they rebounded some in the second. Because you got to talk about the totality of the game and not just certain points of the game. I think Justin started off kind of slow, but I think a lot of that contributed to not being able to run the football and the offensive line playing like trash because he ain't had no protection early in that game at all.
Yeah.
That's when you talk about all these things, you got to talk about them in totality, not, not just when a person made a mistake and you stay on that mistake and then you don't talk about what happened the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? So early on that game, I thought that was a factor. The defense. Now, if anybody here know, Kev know, how I feel about this defense particularly. But it's one person that I never liked in this defense, and that's the defensive coordinator, Austin. He plays a ton of soft zone, and it irritates me to death. And you can plainly see that they played a lot of soft zone, particularly when no, I ain't gonna say particularly when Flacco came because we played it a lot the whole game. And it was irritating because all people do is run crossing routes and sit down in the zone. When we get aggressive and start attacking, playing like tight man to man and stuff like that, our defense looked totally different. He always jumps. It's like that's his safe haven. He got to go to the cover 4, cover 6 zone. I'll be like, why you keep doing that so much? Every time you do that, we give up big yardage. But that's here. That's not just letting y'all know what I don't like about this defense. I saw it a lot yesterday. A lot. I think Joey Porter Jr. played bad early. He recovered late. I feel like besides Patrick Queen, a lot of the guys up front was missing tackles. Herbig missed tackles. Queen missed tackles. Wilson missed tackles. All of them up front was missing tackles.
Everybody.
It wasn't just Patrick.
Everybody
Queen.
was like a step slow.
Yeah, that's what I had to say that on somebody on Twitter. I say everybody keep talking about Patrick Queen. He's not the whole front 7. He's one person. All of them was missing tackles. Patrick Queen can't do nothing if the dudes up front ain't keeping them blockers off of him. He got blocked a lot.
But that's the thing. But you notice,
that's a trickle down. That's a trickle down. When you not doing your job up front, they get to the second level. He was getting that first drive. He got to the second and third level a lot. We tightened that up though later as the game progressed though. That's why he ain't crack over 100 because Lord knows the way it was looking like he was gonna go for 200.
Yeah, he was about to get 150.
Right. So we tightened that up as the game went. What it is with me is we made too many mistakes early and we couldn't recover. I was disappointed in the defense because when we were scoring points at the rate we was, that they didn't get the necessary stops on third downs and stuff like that, the situational downs and stuff that we needed to get done. Defense didn't come through. That was the first time we could say that this year. A lot of people saying against Flacco. Flacco is a veteran quarterback. Y'all gotta remember what he just did last season. He took Cleveland from nothing to the playoffs. Flacco ain't just no ordinary backup. He can probably start for a lot of teams in this league right now, to be completely honest. Much as I don't like him, but that's just the truth. You know what I mean? I chalk it up as like Dre said, too many mistakes. I'm not benching Justin Fields at all. He make some mistakes? Yeah, he did. But we got the dog shit beat out of us if Justin Fields didn't play the way he played yesterday. Dude put us on his back.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
It could have been.
It could have been a lot worse.
It should have been worse. Dude fumbled the ball and ran off on damn near 3 straight touchdown drives. I don't know what more you want him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what more you want him to do.
His performance was like a double-edged sword.
Bro, it wasn't even
he
double-edged.
He did good and he did bad.
But it wasn't double-edged too much because he really had the one mistake, and then Alabama was responsible for all our points. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to look at it in that fashion. I don't know what Najee was on yesterday. I really don't know what Najee was on
speaking
yesterday.
of Najee, look at the comment. When Warren and Patterson get back, we got to stop trying to force Najee to be the lead back. He's just not it, man.
Not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I get that, but that's not gonna happen. Because
I trust Najee.
Up until this game, Najee was running hard as hell. I don't know what it was this game.
Najee is solid.
Kev, you said something earlier. Everyone looked a step slow. I mean, everyone on both sides of the ball. And even when the offense got to going, I felt like the only two people who had pep in their step was Fields and Patterson. Everybody else seemed like they was running quicksand. I don't know what it was, what was going on. I don't know, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think all of us overreacting to this loss, honestly, because I don't think none of us thought we was gonna go 17-0. We probably just pissed off because we know we could have won the game.
Right.
It's turnover,
but out of everybody that I'm mad at the entire defense. But I gotta add this because it really pissed me off during this game. The officiating was fucking horrible. Dog. Yeah. So many
both
times.
Sides, yeah.
Worse on our end, because we ain't get no calls. Dog, they was holding TJ so much in this game.
I was waiting to bring up the officiating.
And I'm like, y'all not calling this? How do you not call when they threw that touchdown, when Flacco threw his first touchdown pass? TJ broke away from the block. He was holding him around his waist, and it was in the middle of the field. They got pictures of it online everywhere, and no one says nothing. And it happened more than once. It happened like 3 times. I'm like, come on, man, y'all, because any other edge rusher would have got that call. Myles Garrett would have got that call. Max Crosby would have got that call. I'm like, come on, man, y'all gotta do better than that, bro. But something Dre said earlier. I'm gonna end with this. Something Dre said earlier that just got my attention. We had 3 different occasions where we got turnovers on defense. JPJ dropped the pick in the end zone. 25 hit the punch out. We didn't recover. And I think, was it Minka? It might be Minka or 25. It was Minka.
It was Minka.
He could have had a pick and he missed it.
Yeah.
We had like 2 or 3 occasions in this game where we could have made the plays and we didn't make them. So I boiled it down to we was -3 in the turnover department, -2, -3, and you can't win football games like that. I don't care who you are. And the 3 games we won, we ain't make no mistakes. Simply put.
At all, man. I like the piece. Everybody said they piece. You feel me? I almost got lost in my little anger from yesterday. I had to remember, you saw this shit again. Like, relax.
Yeah,
Relax.
If I had to do the same thing, bro, Then I started seeing, I just started seeing stuff that I actually been complaining about the first 3 games. I ain't say it on here, but I actually been complaining about
Yeah.
the first 3 games, and I started seeing it, but I started seeing it to abundance. And all of it had to do with the defense, but it's just something that I noticed. But I've been noticing it for 2 years. It ain't like it just happened. I've been noticing it for 2 years, and then I see it,
But
and
man,
then
listen,
it irritates me. You know what I'm saying? It's the
but
zone thing with Austin, Dre. So you know, it's the zone thing with
mhm.
Austin. Y'all remember last year when we played Green Bay and
Oh
Minka
yeah.
was out. Minka was out the game, and he was on the sideline with
Mhm.
the headset, and he started yelling at Austin when the game was on the line, and they was like on the
Yeah.
20 or something like that.
I had that clip too, man.
Right. Yeah. All right.
I got
So
that clip somewhere on my computer.
So the reason he was yelling at him because he was about to do the same shit I just said. He's about to call a zone, and we down inside the 20 playing deep. Why are you calling a zone right there, bro? Like why? I don't get it, bro. Like and I thank God Minka was there to say something because if he wasn't, we probably would have lost. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, the Coach Tomlin was like, "What? He say?" Yeah. Coach Tomlin was like, "What he say? What make it say?" Yeah, go with that. Go what make it say.
Exactly.
So yeah, the
I'm
zone
just
is irritating as hell.
Yeah, man, it is. That's a source of that's a real source of irritation for me. I feel like it's gonna bite us in the ass, and it bit us in the ass yesterday. A lot of people, it's gonna go over a
Yeah.
lot of people's head,
And
but that's fine. But I know what I
Yeah.
know what I've been seeing for years. Damn, Miami just got a pick.
yeah. But hey, what do you guys think about the Steelers faithful? Or have you been trying to stay offline and miss some of the toxicity? Or
Oh
especially from the people who doubt? Oh, all right, no, this is my favorite. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me read a couple of my favorites.
man, he got some
The
favorites.
Steelers are the most frauded 3-4 team I've ever seen in my life. Do
The
y'all want me to
what? The
keep
what?
reading?
You hold on. The what? The what?
The
They the what?
Steelers are the most fraudulent, undefeated team I've ever seen in my life. Via Twitter. Hold on, I can keep going. Here's another one. I knew they aren't who we thought they were. You with 3 games in the goddamn season. What the hell are y'all talking about? Hold on,
Oh,
no, wait a
so
minute. Here goes some more. Hold on. No, I got more. Wait a minute now. Oh, Mike Tomlin is running a 3-ring circus. He doesn't know what he's doing.
oh, you know the Tomlin
No,
haters
wait.
gonna come
I
out.
got more. Wait a minute. No,
You
no,
know,
no. I got some more. Justin Fields is not the answer. He had one bad goddamn game, and y'all are sitting here. The thing is, I can
was
read
this a
tweets
bad
like this
game,
all
Dre?
goddamn day.
Dre, was this a
No,
bad game?
for him, no, and not
Exactly.
at all.
For
He showed he can
nobody.
come back,
For nobody. That's not a
but
bad
people are
game for
counting him.
nobody.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Like people are ready to people act like the damn sky's falling because we had one bad game, and the thing is, we show we can come back from it. This is what I don't understand from the
Yeah, the guys,
Steelers faithful. They ain't too faithful right
the
now, but
guys did
shit.
have fight. I didn't really tap into what Still Nation was talking about, man. I had to check myself. You feel me? Like I'm older than a lot of these players now. You feel me? So I feel like they
Oh
OG
boy.
low key, except for maybe 2 or 3 players right now. I think 2 or 3 players are older than me. But I feel like the OG, man. So I'm like, let me stall some of these niggas out, yo. Let me actually watch the tape again. Some of these people they deserve the shit talking, man. But yo, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, you already know top 3, bottom 2. Dre said he got 3. But we gonna see, man. We right back. Let's hear from our quarterback, man.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a practice thing. Everybody was locked in. It's just coming into the game and executing, when the time is needed. So, yeah.
Are you comfortable taking snaps from under center on 4th and inches? Mike said maybe some quarterbacks don't come into the league with that experience, but what's your comfort level doing that?
I'm comfortable.
As an offense, do you look at adjusting any kind of pregame warm-up or routine or anything that you guys have been doing to try to correct the slower starts?
There's no pregame routine. Like I said, it's not a pregame routine. It's not doing something special or drinking a different color Gatorade. It's none of that. It's just coming out, first play, coming out, focused, ready to go. And we didn't do that at the start. Now we got going as time went along, but it's not mystical. It's performance at the end of the day, and we didn't come out with the right, with the right intent. So we got to be better. Thank you, guys.
I love it, taking accountability. That was a dumbass question, but yeah.
Yeah, they always fishing, bro. They always fishing, man.
I like the response though. I like the response. We're not drinking a different color Gatorade. Yeah, that was a goofy ass question, bro. I don't know if you can see my face.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what time it is, though, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Ain't no reason to hold the breath any longer, man. You feel me? Let's get to it. What we talking about? We talking about top 3, bottom 2. Let's get it.
Let's go bottom first, bro.
Dre.
We gotta let Dre get that off. Pause.
Yeah, this bottom 3. This bottom 3.
Oh
yeah.
Y'all want me to do bottom
first?
All right, let's get the bad out the way. Let's start with bottom.
Okay.
Let's go, Dre.
Yeah.
What's up,
Dre? You got it.
Okay. All right. Number 3, our run defense. I don't know where the hell our run defense was.
I like that,
especially in the first half. I don't know what the hell happened. As far as the thing is, we had going into this, we had arguably the scariest run defense in the league at this point. And then, like, all of a sudden, it's like we forget, how to tackle. We didn't force any turnovers at all. And the thing is, it seemed like TJ Watt was completely neutralized. So, that's the run block, that's the run defense right there. Now, he did manage to recover with the sack. He managed to get a sack, I'll give him that. But yeah, other than that, where the hell was our run defense?
He got a sack.
Number 2.
Nah, he ain't get a sack.
Number 2.
He
didn't get
only
one.
He
did get a sack.
He got a tackle for a loss. He ain't get no sack.
He got a tackle for a loss. There you go.
Bishop got the only sack. Bishop got the only
Number
sack.
2. Number 2. Man. Our secondary, they got carved up like a Christmas ham. Like I said, they got carved up. Like I said, by a 40-year-old Joe Flacco. And here's the thing. This is what upset me the most. Like I said, do I give them a pass because we planned for Richardson?
No.
Okay.
Don't give him no pass.
All right.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that then. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it at that. So they deserve all the criticism. It's like, okay, it's always well, we planned for this quarterback, but not this one. The thing is, if a back, I don't give a damn who it is. If a backup quarterback's supposed to come in, you're supposed to feast off of what he's doing. But yeah, we got lit up. And number 1, the Zebras.
With
the officiating.
With the sinister laugh though.
Oh yeah, definitely the officiating.
I'm with that.
How the hell did you miss blatant holding calls? I counted 3 total they missed. Maybe I'm blind as a bat too, but I counted 3 penalties. And the thing is, in the 5 penalties, the thing is, 2 of the ones that they called on us, okay, maybe I'll let a couple of them slide. But a couple of the ones they called on us were unnecessary. Come on now. And on top of that, we already got to fight, scratch, and claw from behind. But it's like, that Minka one was horrendous. Any other secondary, they would probably let that go.
Trash.
But yeah, those are my bottom 3.
Yeah.
The secondary.
You gotta remember, Minka is on the Draymond Green list with the NFL refs.
Well, yeah, he on the watch list.
People don't know that, but he's public. Minka's a villain in the NFL. Like to them Zebras.
I think
and it's crazy.
I think our whole team is a villain in the NFL, but yeah.
That part, but they got selected few. Like it's Minka and TJ for us.
Now I seen some other ones across the league.
They don't.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
it's some other
But yeah,
ones.
bro, those are my bottom. Those are my bottom three.
I'm doing two. I ain't doing
All right.
three, but
yeah, I'm doing two as well. I'm gonna do two as well.
you want me to go, Kev, or you good? You got it.
Yeah, I'll go. The number 2 slot, man. Number 2 slot for me, it goes to Najee. I didn't like nothing I seen from Najee yesterday. I didn't like anything I seen. I felt like
I thought you said
Najee. Oh no. I wasn't there. But nah, man, Najee get that spot, man, because when you have the performance you have and the other 2 running backs that come in run better than you, like Patterson, I can give you a pass for because Patterson knows that offense to a T. But still, come on, B. If he would have, if Patterson was healthy, I honestly felt like Najee was going to ride the bench for a little bit. It wasn't until he got hurt when Najee came back out there, because normally I think Patterson was out there for like 4 or 5 plays. Najee ain't out for that long.
He came out for one play and came back in. So Najee came in for one play. Then he brought it back in.
Like in the passing game, Najee wasn't that good. He had that one play, but dude, like some of the Jones, he dropping the ball, and then like just his body language after just wasn't good. It was like, what, did y'all argue or something? Like, what's going on with everybody? And then it's like, when Najee's not hitting the hole, it's bad enough he don't hit the hole, right? But when a lot of times I look over it because he drags people 3 to 4 yards. He gets 4 yards. But yesterday, he was stopping his tracks. He got cracked. When do you know a player like Najee get cracked? He got cracked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even happen in the NFL no more. He got cracked. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Jacked Up on ESPN? He got jacked up.
Yeah.
Like, he would have made that. He would have made that, man. So yeah, and I think Najee dropping them passes solidified it for me. I'm like, yo, bro, he's just not having a good day. Then it's like, this is the reason why you're not getting your option picked up. Because it's like, these are the things we really need from you to be the bell cow. And I think low key, he's going to unfairly be compared to Le'Veon. Unfairly. Just because Le'Veon was a big bat, but he trimmed it down and you saw what he was able to do. Now he's a big guy. For some reason, a lot of us. Well, like recently, when he said something about his running style.
Yeah, he's like, Le'Veon said this in a recent quote. He said, I never ran fast, or I never ran as fast or as hard as I could. I ran smart.
Yeah. He
did.
Said that all the time.
Like, honestly, Le'Veon's injuries was all freak injuries. You know what I mean? All freak injuries. Like, someone just straight up went at his knee. Like, straight up. But he knew how to get down. Like, he knew how to, not take that much punishment, man.
He did not put his body on the line. It was unnecessary.
Number 1 for me is coaching. This coaching, like Terrell Austin. I'm gonna throw Mike Tomlin in there too, just because, bro, he a defensive coach, bro. So it's like you can't just accept the fact that you hell bent on stopping this run, and if they happen to switch it up, you ain't gonna know what to do about it. That don't sound like Mike Tomlin to me. You feel me? Like, Mike Tomlin normally will make sure, like the Chargers game. Like, we're gonna put them in a position where they throw, but we got something for it. It's like we ain't have nothing for that. And then when Joe Flacco came in, I thought it was a good time for us to be a little more aggressive. Just because, he gonna get the ball out quick, so you gotta take a risk every now and then. Send somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the pass rush in the middle. It took a minute for the pass rush to kind of get there. Nick Herbie got hurt. I saw the Marvin Lee out there. Shout out to him, man.
Rotation.
But
that was a rotation. That was a rotation. Yeah. That was a rotation. That's all that was.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he got hurt.
He got Nick. He got Nick, but he came back in. It wasn't nothing serious.
Yeah.
Lee out. They was because he came. They was rotating.
All right, bet.
He's backing
man.
up. What you just said.
All the coaching mixed with the offensive line coach. He's trash. He has to go. I don't like him. Our lineman gets hurt and he's trash. Like I don't like him. Like send him out of here. If they said, "Yo, we'll get rid of the offensive line coach, but we have to keep Danny Smith," guess what, guys? Danny Smith's still gonna be on this team because we gotta get rid of this guy, Pat Murray, or whatever his name is. It's trash. Meyer. But that's my bottom two.
Before I say my bottom two, to what you just said, Kev, Mike Tomlin, one of them coaches, he let his coordinators coordinate. He let them run their defense, and run their offense. And to me, I place that right.
No, Terrell Austin is not confident.
You say he's not Tomlin. Nah, he let him. You know, that's what he. That's
Terrell
what he was
Austin is not confident to run no defense by himself, man.
He got the DC tag. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to run the defense. But my bottom two. Yeah. My bottom two. My number two is going to be the offensive line. Offensive line is number two. Even though they recovered later, they started out the game bad, bro. Like, I know we gonna harp on Najee, but look, Najee can't get nowhere if they don't give him no holes to run through. And there wasn't nothing there early in that game. Nothing.
See?
Nobody.
Look, the reason why I gave it to Najee is because the other guys did better.
They did better
Patterson
later.
And Shabusko,
they did better later.
Najee never did good.
No, listen what I'm saying. He didn't do good at all during the game, but early in the game, there wasn't nowhere for him to run, period. Because remember, early in the game, Patterson carried the ball, and he ain't go nowhere. So it was. That's why I'm blaming the offensive line. You see what I'm saying? There wasn't no holes for them to do nothing. And then remember, Justin ain't had no time to throw the ball neither. So it was all the way across the board. The offensive line early in the game played bad. So I'm gonna give them number two, but number one is the entire defense. Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the defensive coordinator on down. Everybody get that smoke because they a unit. It ain't one person that's a unit. All of them get it. The run defense played terrible at the beginning. Pass defense played bad later. All them Bama's get that. Austin called a bad game. I'm not gonna talk about Austin too much, but the old defense, they wasn't what we needed them to be yesterday. Because if they was, they wouldn't have scored more than 17 points. After they scored 17, they made it harder on them, but they gave up stuff in certain points of the game that we got to have. You know what I'm saying? We could have got Justin on the ball back. I can almost guarantee we would have won that game. And probably would have won it by like 10.
Yep.
But because they kept giving up third down after third down, and it was third downs and longs. It wasn't like it was 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, it was 3rd and 13, 3rd and 10. And he just kept playing zone, and that shit was irritating the hell out of me. But those are my bottom two.
Yeah.
Okay. We got the negativity up out of the way, man. Shout out to everybody that made the list. Hopefully y'all do better next week. We ain't rooting against you, man. We're rooting for y'all, but we won't definitely hold y'all accountable.
I expect them to be better.
Top three. My top three from this game, believe it or not, this kind of go against my football morals. But I'm going to put Justin Fields at 3.
Wow.
Yeah, he got the fumbles and whatnot, but what he showed me, he didn't break. He did go back to the Chicago ways, but it was more so like, you know, that's real talented say let's pick boxers. I can't even pick a boxer, but let's say a boxer. Raw talent, can knock somebody out, you feel me? Don't really box too well, like the technical, don't know that too well, but it's like they're winning off the raw talent and shit. He tapped into that when shit went down. Like when he wasn't focused, he tapped into, all right, this is what I know. It worked, but it's like, we don't need you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can
we do.
have you a little more calm, like, all right, let me. But I guarantee that throw to Najee drop, probably the second time he dropped it, Justin was like, man, I ain't throwing this nigga the ball anymore. I'd take off my dump it off the him balls, man. But you know, like I don't know, bro. It was like Najee dropped the ball. It was like, oh, that's a drop. Like it was like you don't say it was an incomplete. Like, nah, that's a drop.
Like, yeah, he don't drop a lot of passes neither. So that was that was wild. He had a bad game.
It was a lot when he. But yeah, I got Justin Fields at 3 for what he was able to do, what he showed. Yeah, he had the mistakes. Oh man, the mistakes, man. But he still he still played the game. Like he didn't run from the game. You know what I'm saying? Like he still tried to win. Unfortunate that last stat. It's like, come on, bro. I low key want to put Zach Frazier down there because nigga, you're in the NFL, bro. Get them snaps together. But so that's number 3. Number 2, it goes to, I'll give it to Calvin Austin. No, I'll take it back. George Pickens. Now, I say what I said about George Pickens. I feel like he should be more aggressive because we need you to be aggressive, honestly. Like, if you're the only, like, say, George Pickens is the number 1, and it's like a gap between number 1 and number 2 as far as talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need that gap. We need that aggressive shit to go with you. That means you have to step up a little bit more. Meaning when you catch the ball, don't run backwards. Don't even think about it. Just run towards the end zone, like the end zone you're supposed to go to, right? If the ball look like it's not gonna get there, yeah, I should see him come back to more throws. Let me say that. That's what I kind of mean with aggressive as far as catching the ball. He needs to come back to some throws. Because sometimes he'll just it's like he kind of look for the pass interference. Like, bro, you can be aggressive, catch it, bro. You can probably juke the man and go for the touchdown. You feel me? But other than that, he got his 100-yard game. Special talent, man. I just wanted him to be a little more aggressive on how he plays. And number 1 for me will have to go to I give it to Cordell Patterson just because
number 1.
He was the one that got everything started. He the one that got everything started. He the reason why that we was able to start really moving the ball. And I'm saying if he did not get hurt, he probably would have got 100 yards yesterday. Just by how he was running the ball. You know, it was like, he was kind of catching fire. You can switch George Pickens and Cordell, but I think the impact of Cordell's plays was bigger than George. I think George is more like the flow of the game in certain moments when it was like Cordell was like, our offense is on life support if Justin ain't doing nothing. You know, we need this run game to do something so we can do something in the pass game. And here come Cordell getting 40 yards on one drive. You know what I'm saying? So he gets the number 1 slot for Kev.
Top 3. My top 3, I'm gonna put Cordell Patterson is 3. Patterson is 3. I like the way he ran. Not only that, he picked up some stuff in the run blitz. In the blitz game too. So I'm gonna give him number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna give it to my man 25. He the only person on defense that I felt like that was flying around making plays.
Elliott, right?
I was not making plays so much, but he was trying to, like, the punch out. He was running around being physical, but he was the only one I seen that kind of stood out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I seen Cam kind of step up in the second half in the run stuffing department. Him and 99 stepped up in the run department in the second half. But I'm gonna give it a 2-5. Number one for me is Justin Fields. We don't even score 24 points if Justin Fields ain't in there. He used his legs, he used his arm, he didn't put the ball in harm's way. Besides that fumble, dude was on it. The sidearm throw to Washington when he was in trouble. The ability to get out of pocket and use his legs and score the touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? That's what he adds to this offense. That dimension makes us a better offense. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that dimension. Everyone doesn't have that. There's only a couple of teams that got that type of stuff on their team, like Baltimore, Josh Allen in Buffalo, Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. Like, then they got that quarterback who can break the pocket and really threaten to you know what I'm saying, to score points. That's big. Yeah, he my number one.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and make this one quick.
Okay. Honorable mention, yo.
Who?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dre. Go ahead, Dre.
Okay. All right. Number 3. I'm actually going to start this off with Justin Fields because he showed us that he can, despite the little hiccups and despite all that, like, he can come back from a deficit. Like, he's shown that, well, I'm just not going to lay down like a dog. I can, climb back. I can, come back from being down. So I'm proud of him for that. Number 2, believe it or not, Pat Freiermuth. That's my number 2. I mean, I feel like he's underrated. I feel like people sleep on him. And, he might not be the flashiest guy, but he does not, he don't drop passes. And, he'll get you a first down. And like, didn't he score our very first rushing touchdown? I mean, our very first touchdown too?
Say again?
Yeah, he had the only one.
Didn't he score our very first receiving touchdown? Yeah, I think he scored. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely Pat Freiermuth is my number 2. And number 1 is Cordell Patterson because he stepped up.
Darnell got Darnell got the first one, I think, of the year.
Are you talking about the season?
Yeah, and I mentioned the game. Receiving, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
he did score it.
I actually mentioned that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I actually did mention that in my review of the game about how I'm proud of our tight end stepping up.
Hey, that Washington run out of the catch was crazy.
Yeah, he hurdled. Yeah. I want to see him involved more in the receiving game. That's something I want to see this season.
Yo, that's
Hey, look.
Just like that one play.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think it's gonna happen. And the first time I seen it yesterday, and Joy had me laughing like hell. So they was in the red zone, right? They in the red zone, and Donnell Washington is split out. He split out. Justin Fields snaps the ball. He runs a fade route. Dude, when I tell you Washington was running like he had 2 bad ankles, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is why they not throwing. I get it now.
Well, the thing is, route running is one thing. Being able to catch and secure the ball is another thing.
He can catch the ball. He can catch. He always can catch. He can run after the catch too. But as far as like running to get open, that ain't happening. It's not gonna happen, bro. Hey, Dre, go back and watch the game. Like, look, go back and watch the game, and specifically watch him. I guarantee you start laughing. You be like, "What the hell?" I guarantee you, he looked totally different with the ball in his hand.
Yeah,
I was like, "What the?"
But yeah,
I said, "Did he roll his ankles and shit? Like, why ain't he running like that?" Like, bro, it was crazy.
But yeah, my
Yo,
number, like I said, my
a
number one
small
was
shout
Cordell
out to
Patterson.
Calvin Austin.
What do you call it? One or
Shout out
two
to Calvin
tackles?
Austin, man. He almost took one to the house.
Everybody caught passes.
He only had one catch, but that punt return was
Man.
definitely almost to the crib.
Man. I thought he was gone, bro. I really did. I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
Shout out to Colin Austin, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
He's starting to feel himself now, man. He's starting to feel himself.
You been giving him a hard time about that joint. Shorty stepped up, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, that
I like
average,
it.
that
I like
average,
it. I don't want to be wrong.
I think that average went up to like 17 on punts. I thought it was 17.
He had a couple good ones, man, recently.
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe he had to get acquainted or something. But if he can give us something out of that punt game, that'd be great.
All right, y'all. Yo, last one, then we know we can kind of wrap it up. We can wrap it up. You feel me? Last segment. You did. You already know. We did the top 3, bottom 2, Dread, bottom 3. It's time to give out the grades. Week 4 report card, man. Let's start with offense. What grade you give the offense? No pluses, no minuses, straight letters.
This is a tough one. I mean, they say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Now, the thing is, Mitch was right. Everybody caught passes. He did a good job spreading the ball around, and he ran 2 in himself. Our offense, oh boy, like I said, because we started off sloppy, so you got to take off points for that. I'll give us a B.
I'm torn. I want to give him a B. Like you, Dre. I want to give him a B, but I can't. Much as I feel like Justin Fields played his ass off, that O-line didn't play that well, bro. And that was a big cause of things early. So I gotta give him a C. I can't give him a B. And then we lost a lot, and a lot of it had to do with the offensive line not doing their job early in that game. So I'm gonna say C.
Me, I'm gonna go C as well. I think the turnovers, man, the constant shooting ourselves in the foot, penalties, and really the penalties from Spencer Anderson. They called it on Broderick, but both of them was wild with that. It was like, yo, bro, first of all, y'all like 6'9". Why y'all launching yourselves into people and think y'all gonna get away with it? Y'all bugging. You feel me? But yeah, man. I give the offense a C, man. I like the fight at the end, but like Coach Tomlin said, I ain't congratulating them for that. We lost.
That's their job. That's their job. Like he said, I'm not congratulating for doing their job. So yeah, I get that. Defense. I kick it off. I think the defense get a C, right? I want to give them a D, but I felt like they played better in the second half, giving the offense opportunities. But yeah. Hey, say it again, Dre. Say it again.
What?
Because you can't give nobody the D. Pause. But
word. You got that, yo, Dre. I tell you, Dre. Oh man, y'all funny. Wait, next episode, I'm bringing out the notepad, and I might pull up clips. I got the footage, y'all. We might have a compilation of y'all. That might be the commercial breaks, the compilations back and forth. But not, yeah.
But anyway, joking aside.
Let's see.
Go ahead, Dre.
Our defense get a C from me, man.
Do I want to give them an F? The only thing that saves the defense from getting an F is the fact that we got a couple of sacks. And the thing is, We had so many missed opportunities for turnovers. That's what pisses me off the most. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D.
But yeah,
Hold you. Pause. I'm gonna give the D to D.
Yeah, I'll give him the D. A D. Pause. But yeah. Anyway, go on, Mitch. Go on.
Hey, look. Pause for the whole comment, fool.
Right.
But
all joking aside, joking aside,
y'all was going to say C. Y'all, my man Kevin was going to say C. He double back. Paul said he gonna give him the D. You say he gonna give him a D. I'm gonna give him an E. And it ain't for effort.
That's right before an
L. And I'm harsher because I'm a defensive guy. I know what they capable of, and because they didn't play up nowhere close to the potential. Like if they just gave up some, cool, but they gave up everything, and that wasn't. Nah, dog, I can't. That's an E. I know they better than that. If they wasn't a good unit, I probably wouldn't give them an E. But because I know they're a good unit, and they didn't play up to the potential, and the defensive coordinator ain't called a good game, I'm giving them an E.
Right.
I ain't mad at it, man.
It's just unfortunate.
Defense was trash. I don't even want to say trash. Defense was definitely out of whack. Definitely out of whack. It wasn't normal, man.
You said
special teams.
They was definitely MIA.
Trash. Yeah. You said it right the first
time. I get special teams a B, yo. I get special teams a B. I think special teams was decent, man. Well, not decent. I thought they was pretty good.
I will have to give special teams.
I would have given him A. We got to turn out the return guy.
Hey, I was just thinking the same thing. I really was.
Oh boy. Like I said, we're not allowed to give pluses and minuses, but I'll have to give special teams a C.
See? I'm gonna give him a B.
Well, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, you might be right because the return, Calvin Austin's return, his kick return, that was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's what.
The only bad part is we didn't capitalize on the damn thing.
Yeah. Cause remember when we fumbled, they didn't score off of that fumble. Remember, they 3 and out. We 3 and out of them and got them out of there. But I mean. I gotta give him a B because of the return. Boss, he do boss things. And our punter, he's still solid, bro. Like, hey, dude, he been a godsend. Like, for real, man. Like,
shout out the way, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give him a B.
Shout out the way, man. So that's the grades, y'all. That's the grades, man. Gonna take our last break, and then after that, we're gonna give our final thoughts, and we're gonna close this show out. You're
Pack the box. They packed the box. Did what they packed the box. That had a free hitter every time, and we didn't put hands on the guys that we needed to. That's what happened.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half for you guys as an offense? Looked like you were able to move the ball more in the second.
You see how they was playing us?
How important is it for this offense in general to get going on the first downs?
Well, how important is it to get what do you say? To get going on first down? I mean, what you saying? Like we need a first down on every first play? I mean, like getting 4 yards is a efficient first.
Right.
So I guess making the second down shorter than first. So I guess it's important.
What's keeping you guys from starting faster on offense?
I don't know. It's just that we got to execute on our behalf. I mean, they're going to come out there on certain defenses to stop the run. We know that. We just got to execute it.
Najee.
He looked frustrated.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. The reporters that was surrounding Najee was all people that was picking. They was trying to get a real outrage out of him. Brooke is all in his face. The other dude, you feel me? They all some messy people, man. I mean, Najee handled it not well, but he handled it okay.
Bro, if they'd have kept that going on too much longer, he'd have went on somebody. I guarantee it, bro. Like you can see it on his face.
Yeah,
he was pissed.
Hell
he wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one. Minka,
Yeah, man.
y'all seen Minka's interview? Minka
Not
looked
Yeah,
yet.
pissed
Baker
off.
will always.
yeah.
Minka looked pissed off too. Cam looked pissed. All of them look pissed off. I'm glad they pissed off though. They should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta be. They gotta be because it's like, yo, for years we saying, yo, the offense need to help the defense. Defense ain't help the offense at all. Well, you know, and when it mattered in the beginning. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But final thoughts. My final thoughts on this game is this is a game that everyone should look at themselves first rather than what we didn't do. When I watched that tape again, there was a lot of people that was moving slow. I think coaches should pay attention to that. Why is that? What did y'all do that week that had the guys moving a little slow? I don't know if it was the travel or whatever. The players look at themselves like, look, if we're gonna be this tough team, we gotta be tough all the time. If they punch us in the mouth, we should actually like that and want to punch them back. We shouldn't have people from other teams saying that Najee Harris is soft. I think the Franklin dude or the Speedy dude said Najee's soft. You know what I mean? Cordell Patterson was running the ball harder than him. So, and I ain't gonna lie,
Getting
him
eaten a
saying
lot.
that, I don't agree Najee. Like him saying that, I'm like, I agree based off what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Najee wasn't playing good, but yeah, I think everybody just look at themselves, be like, yo, what can I do the next game? Me, I said this is the best time to try to get Russell in just because you have that game for Justin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can put an end to this shit by having Russ being ready to go in practice, get all the way to Friday, and if it don't look like it's going to be significantly better than what Justin is doing, just be like, yo, we're going to run more Justin. But this is the opportunity to do it now. Like, all right, you feel me? Russ can play these 4 games. I think, when is our bye week? Week 9, 10? Week 9? Yeah,
Yep.
let Russ come in and say, let's do good. Now Russ got these 4 games under his belt. So the bye week, you got to make that decision. Granted, it's kind of crazy to give Russ 4 straight games and be like, yeah, we might go back to Justin. That'll be a little crazy, but yeah, that'll be crazy. Yeah, that's mad shit. But
yeah, that's mad and
but
college
yeah,
football.
man. Yeah, like yesterday, my initial reaction was like, yo, Russ need to get in there. I still think that this is the best opportunity to, but after watching the game again, I'm like, yo, all Justin had to do was feel a little more comfortable about his blocking, his protection. If he felt a little more comfortable about his protection, he probably would have been a little better as far as passing, like later in the game. And he wasn't even that bad in passing. There was certain
He wasn't bad at all at
make. Like he just wanted to bail out. You feel me? So yeah, he just had to. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my final thoughts, man.
Go ahead, Dre.
Right. Well, I'm not one to cry over spilled milk. I mean, you can be pissed off over a loss today and then get over it tomorrow, especially because you don't want to dwell on that loss because we know what the hell we got coming next. We know what lies ahead of us, and we know what mistakes we need to fix and what we need to work on. So, hey, I mean, I'm, kind of sore about it now, but hey, we got a home game against the Cowboys next week. And like I said, knowing we know now we're out for blood. And despite the fact that we lost, I'm actually proud of us. I'm more proud of Justin Fields than anything because he's shown, what he has the potential to do for us. So, it's not all, they say to find a diamond, you gotta go through some coal first, or whatever, however that expression goes. But yeah, I mean, you live and you learn, there's no lessons of victory, but 1,000 defeat. But, thing is, we know what we got coming to us in the next few weeks, and especially after the bye week, because we know how brutal our schedule's looking. And the only bad thing about it is, like, this win, a win here could really, really help us because our schedule get no easier, bro. Like I said, that's why I said it would have benefited us to sweep the first half of our schedule, especially with. But then again, a lot of the teams, that's on the back half of our schedule, they ain't looking so good right now either. The Ravens are just now kind of starting to find their stride, kind of find their stride and come back into things. And we might end up sweeping the Bengals. Maybe I'm not going to get my hopes up. And despite how Kansas City looks, despite Kansas City being 4-0, they looking a little bit shaky right now. They're barely squeaking by and barely winning games. So I feel a little bit better about it in that regard. But regardless of how the other teams look, it's us first. We got to take care of our own business. We got to, whatever goes on in the Steelers camp, we got to take care of that. But that's all I got to say about that. On to Dallas. Or, we face Dallas, but, we're facing them in our house.
I'm with you, Dredd. I'm with you, Dredd, on the Dallas. I'm not changing nothing. Personnel wise, I'm not changing nothing. I'm going ahead, but I do need us to come into this next game with a different attitude, bro. Like the attitude that we had in the first 3 games, I need to see that, particularly on defense. I need an O-line. I like how they played in the second half, but I need that to start early and not late. Like, don't start late. Start. At first, I wasn't really buying the slow start thing, but I kind of see how it affected us this past game. We need to try to get off to a fast start. Not saying that we need to score a touchdown in the first possession. That'd be nice if we did. But I think they also need to open up the offense for Justin. And you see what the capabilities is with open up the offense with Justin. It's that field open and make it harder to defenders. So I think he need to do that. But I'm not, and by all means, I do not want them to get away from running the football, particularly this week because the Cowboys are soft as hell at defending the run. So I definitely want us to run the football and definitely punch them in the mouth early. I would love for us to pound them into submission. You know what I'm saying? Roll grade them Bama's. Like Najee get 20. If Patterson, I don't think Patterson gonna play, but since he's not playing, Najee should carry that thing 20 to 25 times and run right
down.
Pound
them in the submission.
I said pause. I said pause was pound them into submission.
That was egregious, man.
Yeah. Hey, what next? Do we need to have P. Diddy as a special guest on our podcast next?
All right, man. It's Still for 7 podcast, episode 159. This shit got Kev Easy here. You feel me? You got Dredd over there. He said too much just now. Got Mitch over there. You feel me? You already know, man. This is a great show. We got to get to these games, man, because we definitely made predictions. Got to pay attention to that, man, fellas. It was always good. Always good. And Dredd, I'm ending the show before you get out of here. All right? We're going. We're going right now.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It's your man Kev Easy here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow Stills for 7 podcasts on all platforms.
It's a new season, baby. Stills for 7 podcast. You already know what it is, man. Gang, you already know what it is, man. It's still a gang. It's a gang. It's the gang. You already know what it is, man. Going for that motherfucking Super Bowl, yeah.
Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it. Steelers for 7, yeah, we about to go get it. Still a game, we win it. Go down in the trenches, yeah. We ain't trying to kick it like Drake. We do it for the 6s, then we can kick it. Yeah, this our division. The other 3 go missing. Come on, let's get it. Yeah, this our division. Super Bowl, let's win it.